Here you go, kitty. I know, just love bites. You good kitty. You see her. There you go. All right, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 4,319 miles on the odometer. It is a Saturday, October 5th, 2024. And waiting on a red light, getting ready for delivery. Waiting for it to be green. Usually this one doesn't take too long. Green light. We're good to go. Headed off to delivery. All right, 624/7, 2.6. All right, yesterday we did 93 miles. All right, Cinderella in October. And don't forget about Tuna Christmas, November 9th through the 17th. See, well, I don't know if Joe Sears and Jason Williams are going to be in it, but let's hope so. They're the ones that wrote it. And Joe Sears got nominated for a Tony, playing all them roles like Bertha B. Miller, Aunt Pearl. And Jason Williams played a character called Petey Fisk. We know about that bitter pill. Psycho. Strychnine laced biscuits rolled in enticing little dough balls. That's where she used strychnine to kill all these dogs that were messing with her chickens. Aunt Pearl. And the guy from the Humane Society named Petey Fisk was upset about it and wrote a letter to her. Trisket break. This one goes out to the Philly captain. This is a Trisket break. Thought it'd been a little bit different. Would you like a cheesehead? Suit yourself. There's Trinity Park, where Oktoberfest will be held. Something else is being advertised right now, Celebramos or something like that. It's a kind of Latino thing. But Oktoberfest is coming up. It'll be at Trinity Park. For some reason it said Oktoberfest is September 26th to the 28th, but I thought it would be in October. Well, regardless, it was still festive. right, 7:01 arrival, 7 minutes, 3.3 miles. All right, there's Fort Worth. And Tree River. Oh, whoa! Go-kart crazy. It's gone go-kart crazy at the Rockwood. Look at that. Kids and family members all on go-karts. Everybody's playing mini golf. Rockwood, go-karts, and mini golf. It's been there for like 50 years or something crazy. I think I heard Elvis Presley actually stop by there one time. I don't know, it could have been a rumor. It was one of his crazy concerts he had in Fort Worth to ride a go-kart. But they would have probably had a photo of it, so I don't know if the rumor's true. But that's what I heard, so if you want to try to debunk it, go ahead. Rockwood go-karts. Supposedly Elvis Presley stopped by and rode a go-kart or something. I don't know. It could have been another place. I don't know. There was supposedly a Polaroid photo of it. I don't know where it's at. They sold it or something. Don't bark, dog. I could use you. Ooh, Fall Fest comes October 13th. It's kind of like the church's version of Halloween. They call it Fall Fest. They just don't dress up in like scary costumes like Jason Voorhees and stuff. Instead, they wear like maybe, I don't know, festive costumes and stuff. They may dress up like a Bible character or something. Just to make you mad. No, I'm just joking. I shouldn't make anybody mad, really. Why don't you dress up like Jason Voorhees on the Friday 13th? Why do you have to go as Joseph the shepherd? What's wrong with that, man? Joseph's pretty cool. I'd rather go as a Bible character. I think that'd be cool. Halloween, everybody shows up. One guy's Jason Voorhees. The other one's Freddy Krueger. And you got another character, another friend. He's dressed up like Michael Myers. Then there's this guy dressed up in a shepherd outfit with a one of those staffs, you know, like a staff. Rings a doorbell. I fear not, for your staff and your club, they protect me. That's what that means. The staff represents the church. The club represents, I guess, his army. I think in the Bible it says, I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, but I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod, they call it, their rod and thy staff, they protect me. This is my rod and this is my staff. Man, you're kind of dressed up in a different type of character. Well, it's a Bible character. It's Joseph from the Bible. Remember what his brothers did to him? I didn't recall. Yeah, you can find it in the Bible. It's in the Old Testament. But I read the New Testament more, though. I'm a New Testament Christian. Anyway, I thought it'd be funny to tell it. That's Fall Fest kind of stuff. That's the courthouse. I used to deliver here when I was delivering, I believe, for Favor. Yeah, I remember these things right here. It's cool little apartments. Okay. All right, 7:30 arrival, 8 minutes, 3.9. That's Texas Street. That means we're in the state of Texas. Far, far south. About as far south as you can get, really. Other than maybe parts of Florida. But I don't know. You have to look on a map to see. Probably Florida sticks out a little more southern. They're a peninsula. Another thing, they've gone through a whole lot lately. Florida has a whole lot. Florida and North Carolina, it's devastation right now because of Helene. My prayers are out to all of them. I saw a really important vlog by an Emmy Award-winning YouTuber. He actually won some Emmys. He won the Emmys first. I can't think of his name though. I don't know if I subscribed to him yet. I'm more impressed by the subscriber awards than I am the Emmy, but Emmy's pretty cool though. But after all, it's just an award. Looks like we got a big time traffic jam. I could take the side road, keep the consistency of speed. And we got some scripture right here from St. Paul Lutheran Church. Jesus will teach us his ways. That's Isaiah 2:3. Isaiah's a good book too. It's in the Old Testament. And it is true. Jesus will, you know, it's amazing how much Jesus speaks in the Old Testament. That is his voice. The Old Testament is the voice of Christ. Just as the New Testament is. That's his story that we listen to. All leads back to the crucifixion. It's constantly being crucified. I'm going to go this way. A little premonition. That way I don't get into the red. What I'll do is this will probably take me either to the right or to the left on this highway right here. If you look, it's going to stay on this side passage. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can go straight through here. I'm pretty sure I can. I want to say that might go over the river or not. Those cars are going that way. Those are the two, and then there's a river. I'll have to figure this out. That's bumper to bumper traffic that I don't want to get into. I know a way. Right past Old South, I can go under this bridge. And then I can turn and go the way that I'm trying to go. It's a tollway there, I don't want to go that way. So I'll go straight, I'll go where Old South is, I'll go under that bridge where many of the vlogs have been on video. Then when I get under the bridge, I can take the side passage right along the museum way. And that way I'm not stuck in that bumper to bumper, which you don't want to be, not in delivery business. It's a little bit of a stretch, but if you get in the bumper to bumper on that whatever's going on that highway, so we'll go down this way. I'll show you. We'll turn towards Old South Pancake House, which is basically a famous pancake house. Right over around here. Let's see where we're at. Go under this bridge. There it is. There's the river. There's University. So there's the pancake house. I'll turn down this way. And I'll take this road right here to stay on the passage. That way I avoid the traffic. Oh, they're all the way from Oklahoma. All right, so if I go that way, I get into bumper traffic. Pretty sure. Then, if I go straight through here, which will be going under the bridge here, get, or Old South will be on my left. They're about to open a new bar and grill called Rex's Bar and Grill. It's where Macaroni Grill used to be, which is right over here next to Old South Pancake House. I'll come around this way, and there's a bridge right there. I'll go under that bridge. Then it'll be the first left that I'll take on the passage road, which will take me right to the destination without hitting the bumper-to-bumper traffic. I need that in my heart. There is Rex Bar and Grill, which is opening very soon. It's where Macaroni Grill used to be. This looks like probably going to be like a steakhouse. They're going to have a bar. It's a bar and grill. It's next to Old South. So Macaroni Grill was there for quite a bit of time. Linda actually worked for them and did pretty good. She was a waitress. She did pretty good. She worked for them for a few months. I don't remember exactly how long. At the time, I was doing probably Favor. I might have been doing Grubhub. I'd have to go back and look. But after Grubhub is when I did Favor. And you can see the old South Pancake House from here. You can't really make it out, but that's the Old South sign. And that's the new sign. Alright, that was Linda that called just a while ago. Alright, so what I mean here is there's a passage road. So I go under this bridge, the next bridge, and then that bridge. Then you turn left to get on the passage road. So it'd be this bridge, that bridge, and then this bridge, and then left. Because, I mean, it's bad traffic right now. Or it was a few minutes ago. It was bumper to bumper. Right up here. Right on the highway. It must have been something they were doing. All I saw was brake lights for a very long time. Alright. And then we're going to stay on the passage road. We'll be able to see if I'm turning left here, which I am, we'll be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it right here. Look at this. I mean, that you do not want to get into that. That's a big mistake. It took me a lot of twisting around to get out of that. See all that right there? Still, it's bad right here too, because everybody's getting off right there. There must be like a Dickies Arena event or something. So it turned out it was a passage road that they're all getting on in this one area. Probably there's a rock star in town playing an event at Dickies or something of that sort. I don't know what's going on tonight. Alright, there's a stretch of it right there. From back there, it appears to be the highway. When you look at it and you take a glance at it, it's actually this passage road. It's this road right here. That can get jammed. And the highway's actually clear. So I thought it was the highway, but what I was looking at are all these brake lights on this passage road. So I got right into it. Sorry about that. It's only backed up to right here. Alright, we got through it anyway. So it's tricky. You know, there's these see brake lights. You're like, where is that coming from? It wasn't the highway, it was the passage road. But I just couldn't see it from where it was. We got through it pretty quick. All right. They're all the way from California. All right, 8:08 arrival, 9 minutes, 3.6. All right, so it looks like someone forgot to write calamari on the ticket. So I got to do what's called a rerun. But, you know, everybody does it. It's hard to see these things. You have to stop, you have to take a breath, and you have to look at things, and then you have to check it. I'm real big about double checking. So, I mean, if I had a shot list, I'd be one of those directors where I would like double check. But not everybody has a shot list, and it's okay to have them. Some people think it's kind of phony to have a shot list. I got to be honest, I don't necessarily have a shot list for this show, but it's kind of memorized because I come across certain things as a reminder. I believe in that kind of stuff. If you come across a director that has a shot list and he's double checking his shot list, he may end up having a pretty good movie. So what I mean is, like, when you look at the screen, you want to double check. Because if one person just doesn't put on the ticket, now here's what I have to start doing. I have to start looking at pricing. I don't know if you understand this if you're in delivery. If you look at pricing and you're like, hey, this is one pizza that's exceptionally high, there's a good, on the price, there's a good chance that there's probably a missing item. So that's another thing, you know, because they may get the pricing right and just not write everything down right, you know? So I don't know. Because they write the tickets, but maybe I should start doing that. But it is convenient for them to write the tickets. Yeah, Tuna Christmas coming in November. Tuna Christmas coming in November. There's something big time going on in this area. It's probably Dickies. I'll find out eventually. I don't know if it'll make the news. It probably made local news. It's some kind of an event, probably a concert. So you'll have like heavy traffic. Whoops, let me go back around this way. That guy's okay with it. You'll have heavy traffic. It's got to be a concert. This looks like a concert. Does it look like a concert to you? Maybe Justin Bieber finally made it. Not Justin Bieber, I'm sorry. It was Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake was on the Dickies thing, but he had to come out and make a public speech. Sorry, public speech, not a public speaking. I kind of like public speaking as in public speech. Gotta make a public speech, or he made a speech about having one too many, one too many. Hey, one's enough. That's all I have to say. At least somebody came out and made awareness of it, you know, and made a point about it. Could have saved a lot of lives because of that. Do appreciate that. I want to make another sad announcement. Someone that I've talked about on the show. I'm personally gonna say I'm not a subscriber to him because I didn't watch his show enough. But about 6 months ago, hobo shoestring was found in a lake. So I don't know how it happened. There's already been a vlog about it, so I saw it from a vlog. I didn't see it from the news, but the news did cover it in his area. And his name was Mike Nichols. He was a Vietnam vet that had a very popular show about riding freight trains. He was a train rider. Pretty cool show, too. He'd hurt his hand, all kinds of stuff. He would cook on the show, and made weird noises, and did all stuff like that whenever he was cooking. He was a cool guy. He had great stories. He's got a great channel. It's called Hobo Shoestring. And they found him in a lake. So he's passed on. I hope they come out with the details of what happened. He seemed to be a really great guy. He was older though. He was very old. He was an older gentleman. He was probably, I would guess, maybe in his 80s or something. Gray beard, kind of talk like this a little bit. He was a good guy. And they found him. Just the vlog is pretty interesting. I'm gonna do some research on it. And then I got another thing I want to talk about, but it's a very sensitive issue about. I don't know for sure if I want to talk about it because I didn't do the proper research. But something's happening in October, and it's a pretty devastating thing. But I'm debatable on whether I'm gonna talk about it or not. Without knowing the names and everything like that, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to be general about it, so I'll have to do some research on it. That was Yoda.